G'day guys, it's Lak here. I'm currently in Bali, Indonesia, and in this video we will be going over and speaking with multiple digital nomads and seeing how do they go about living here in Bali, working completely remotely. Bali stands out as an ultimate hub for digital nomads, offering a blend of stunning landscape, vibrant culture, and a thriving community of remote workers. We will be having a chat with various different kinds of digital nomads to see what are the challenges they have faced, what are the different jobs they're currently doing, and any tips they have for all the beginners on how they can go about getting started in this industry. We will also be uncovering how much money they end up making each month, so make sure to watch this video till the end. In order to interview these nomads, I went to Bali's top co-working space at Beya, Bali. So what's your name, age, and where are you from?
Maria, I'm 28 and I'm from Romania.
Perfect. So what do you currently work as?
I'm a project manager in marketing.
Perfect. What got you in this industry?
Well, I think luck. Just luck, and I also always had a passion for marketing.
Perfect. How long have you been working remotely in Bali for?
2 weeks, and I have 1 more week left.
How would you say Bali is for digital nomads?
Perfect, actually. Well, it's December, so it's quite lovely because they are all the clients are kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yep. So it works perfect for us.
Yep.
And I don't know, people here all do the same thing and we work from a workspace. So it's kind of the dream job in December.
What are some tips you have for people who want to get into marketing as a digital nomad?
Have a lot of patience, also combined with strategic mind and good communication.
Perfect. Last question and then we'll let you go. In your industry, what's a rough ball figure someone can make working remotely?
You're asking me about how much money they can make? Or?
Yes, a ballpark, doesn't have to be exact.
Well, I'm from Romania, so basically it depends on what country are you, but like to speak in euros, from 1,000 euro to 3,000.
A month?
A month, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Maria. Perfect. So what's your name, age, and where are you from?
Phil, 37 and from the UK.
Which industry do you currently work in?
E-commerce.
So what exactly do you do in e-commerce?
We run a Shopify, Amazon, like men's lifestyle brand.
Yeah. So what got you into this industry?
I couldn't stand working in an office and working and going into London every day and hating my life going on the tube in London, looking at the grey skies. So yeah.
The gloomy weather as well?
Yeah, terrible. If for anyone who's experienced it, they know what I'm talking about.
Perfect. So what brings you to Bali?
I don't think I've left this like square mile for about the last 2 months because everything you need is like right here. You've got your co-working, gym, everything's just like the beach right there.
Amazing food.
Yeah, amazing food. Everything, it's like affordable luxury for the same price. You know, it's accommodation's gone up, but for what I was paying in London compared to here, it's just like, it's just amazing. You get to like achieve all your goals in business, but then you can also, you actually have a good balance between health and...
You know, what are some tips you have for people who want to be in your boat?
Honestly, it sounds like simple and stupid, but just do it.
Yeah.
You have to start. I didn't just come here straight away, although you can do that. I started my business before I left the UK and I had to make the leap. If you're not prepared to make the leap, if you just want to have it comfortable and play it safe, then maybe it's not for you.
That leads to my last question. How much would you say you can make in your industry? Just a ballpark, doesn't have to be an exact number.
Depends what you're doing it for. We're doing it for an exit.
Yep.
So if you're in e-commerce, you're not doing it to have like a huge salary.
Yep.
You're doing it for an exit. So like $500,000 to $10 million. So, but then salary, I don't know. You're not in it for a salary. Put it that way. Yeah.
Exactly. So what's your name, age, and where are you guys from?
I'm Mila. I'm Russian. I'm 31.
I'm Zsolt. I'm Hungarian. I'm 31 as well.
Perfect. Now, what brings you guys to Bali as work?
Well, we are digital nomads.
Yep.
So we run our business online and we travel the world. And Bali is a good spot to avoid European winter, you know. Yeah,
3.5 years traveling. Bali is a perfect combination of warm and entrepreneurial spirit.
Yep.
There are like every coffee place has a digital nomad entrepreneur that has an interesting story to tell.
Perfect. That leads to my next question, right? Which industry do you guys currently work in?
We own few mobile apps in App Store, in Play Store, and the main apps, they are enhancing photos, quality with AI, and we also restoring old photos, colorizing them, so with one press of a button, AI can improve your picture.
So are you guys the software developers for these applications, or?
Yeah, we developed ourselves, so he's the CTO of the company. He's a programmer by background. I'm not a developer, but I'm responsible for business and marketing.
Yeah, I've been developing for the last 15 years, and for 8 years I've been creating like 25 different projects. None of them brought money, but like 2.5 years ago, finally it broke the curse. So,
What are some tips you guys have in place for people who are aspiring to be a digital nomad?
try to get a remote job, like
That's the
definitely.
first
And not everybody is gonna be a digital nomad, because not everybody likes variety. So it's more like a personality. Do you like to travel? Do you like to live in different places? Because some people like stability, and for those people, you better stay home, because you're gonna feel not so good while traveling. But for those who wanna be like, just search for a remote job. I did switch my full-time job to a less paying remote job, which allowed me to travel. So sometimes it's a trade-off to switch to something. You will get less money, but Bali, Vietnam, I mean, you can live cheap here, right?
So what's your name? What's your age and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Beya. I'm originally from Romania. And what else do you ask? Age. Okay, yeah, I'm 24.
Perfect. So what brings you to Bali?
To be honest, I thought I'm gonna come here for a month. You know, it was never planned to stay, but it's a magical place that, kept me here for more than 10 months now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That leads to my next question right now. That you've been here for 10 months, what do you do for a living?
Right, so I'm a ghostwriter and personal brand strategist. So
Lovely.
I help founders to build their online reputation on LinkedIn specifically.
For a newbie, who wants to get into your industry or into your field, would you have any tips or recommendations how they can make that transition?
Right, I would say always take a leap of faith, but try to do it in a secure way as well. So I would never recommend like just quit your job and figure out. Even though that was the pressure to actually work harder. But I would say always don't be afraid to take that leap of faith and try it out.
Cool.
So
That leads to my final question. In your industry or in your space, how much can a digital nomad expect to make, like a range or a ballpark figure?
It depends, really, because that's the cool part about it. Like you decide your own prices, right?
100%.
You design it yourself. So it can be anything from the beginning, from 2-3K per client to more.
Perfect. So what's your name, age, and where are you from?
All right, my name is Dr. Koshi and Kosh. 31 this year. Next year going to 32. And where I'm from Malaysia.
Perfect. So what are you currently doing in Bali?
Okay, so currently I'm here with my team for a short so-called staycation or vacation. Yeah, vacation, yes.
What do you do for work?
So what we do is I'm running an investing education company. So we teach people how to invest. You invest in US stock market via stocks and also options.
How did you get into this industry?
Okay, so it's a long story. So cut the story short, learn. So it's like what Munger always say, right? Invert, right? So what I do, continue to learn, continue to apply, and where am I today? I'm a full-time investor. So together with my team, I got 3 full-time investors with my team.
Wow.
So what we do is we just make passive income from stock market, and then we enjoy, travel around the world, enjoy. And Bali is one of the destinations for this year for now. And got more to go there.
What are some advice and tips you have for people who want to be in your boat?
All right, something very important. Always start from learning first. Invest yourself in an educator who can really, or mentor, can actually guide you. That's a very, very first step that I did myself as well. So I invest in my mentor. My mentor coached me, and then I actually grow myself. The most important thing is also take actions, because if you got a mentor but you cannot take actions, you're also nothing, right? So you need to take actions, and then consistency is important. Focus on the goals that you want to achieve to. And right now I'm 32, but I'm achieving my financial independent level at the age of 26 actually.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so the most important mantra, if you ask me, mentor, take actions, and be a practitioner. Not only like a theory personnel, but you must be a practitioner. So for me, I teach what I do what I teach as well.
So what's your name, age, and where are you from?
My name is Vojtek. I'm from Poland and I'm 21 years old.
Perfect. What do you do for a living?
We build software companies, so I mostly do design and marketing.
Perfect. How did you get into this industry?
How I got into the industry?
Yes.
just started doing it, honestly. I've worked together with my founder, and he's been learning me everything, and since a year I've just been doing the design and the marketing of everything. So
Would you say, are there any particular skill sets which are needed to come into your industry? Anything, certifications you did?
not any qualifications, just go for it and just learn everything on the go, I would say.
What are some tips you have for people who aspire to be in your industry and working as a digital nomad?
I would say find someone who does the thing that you would like to do and just try to give as much value as possible for the people to learn, extract as much value as possible from them, and really just navigate through like the small stuff that they learn you basically.
So how long you in Bali for, and what brings you to Bali in general?
I've been here now for a week, and I'm gonna stay for another month probably. I'm based in Hong Kong, so it's just like a 1 month trip to here.
Okay.
But I can do my work here, so.
So that leads to my last question. In your particular industry, how much do you think someone can make? A possible range you can give us?
A range that people can make in my industry? I mean, it's very broad, and it all depends how much you're making. It can be anything. You can make loss for like in the first month. So you can start off in debt, and you can make $1 million a month plus. So it's just like a super wide range.
So what's your name, age, and where you from?
My name is Javier Ramirez. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Mexico.
Perfect. So what are you doing in Bali at the moment?
I'm currently developing an algorithmic trading strategy. I'm an algorithmic trader, so I'm working on that.
So how did you get into this development spec?
I basically have been trading for the past 3 years, and since January I started to learn about programming because I see the value that it has, especially when it comes to analyze the market. Definitely, I'm a firm believer that algorithms can analyze way more data than we can.
As human beings, 100%. What are some tips and tricks for people who want to enter your industry per se?
Be very patient. There is a lot of ideas around the trading industry, so just be very patient, trust the process, and don't be afraid to learn new skills. I mean, I started trading patterns, and now I'm a programmer, so just be flexible with your journey, and also like go all the way. Don't be afraid to go all the way.
Makes sense. That leads to my last question, Javier. So, in your space, how much can, for example, a nomad can potentially make?
It depends. I mean, one of the laws of the stock market is you make money in proportion of the money that you put in. So it depends of your budget, but
as a developer, maybe.
As a developer, I think I don't know. It depends. There's a lot of variables, but you can definitely make. For example, using a pro firm that I know that is way popular in the trader community, you can make easily $1,000 a month, so it's way more enough for living in Bali.
Perfect, bro. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you, man.
So well, there you have it, guys. I had a great time speaking to all these digital nomads. They were kind enough to share these valuable insights on what the realities of being a digital nomad here in Bali. The common finding that came out of speaking with all these digital nomads was the fact the utter freedom they have on their life. If you guys think this might be of interest to you, there's no harm in giving it a go. And overall, if you guys found this video useful, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below if you have any questions or any ideas you would like me to make my future videos on. Subscribe for more such content on personal finance, investing, travel, and life in general. Until then, take care. I'll see you in the next one.